everybody, and welcome to Goddess Flow TV. Thank you so much for joining us for another episode. Today we have Olivia Josephine joining us. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me.
It's great to have you on.
Yeah.
Tell me where you come from. Where was it that you were born?
Well, I was originally from Red Deer, Alberta.
Gotcha.
And started out doing makeup there from about 17 till now. I still do makeup artistry. But I was looking for a different career. Or just more of a spiritual path, I guess, to follow. So in 2010, I went to Victoria and began taking herbal medicine school. And during that program, I became really inspired with the energy of the plants that we were working with, as well. I would be really passionate about crystals. So we learned how to make essences, which is like a vibrational attunement of water to various flowers, and I realized that you could also do that with crystals. So for our final project for the thing, I created these crystal essence chakra healing sprays, which I also wanted to share with you today.
Absolutely fantastic. So tell me about these. How do they work? How do you go about making them?
Yeah, it's really interesting. So each one of them has a few crystal essences of crystals that will vibrate to the same color, frequency, and the chakras. And I've used essential oils that I find to also kind of match the scent, I guess you could say, of the colors, which is like we were kind of talking about earlier, an interesting thing to think that you could smell color, but...
Yeah, absolutely. So apparently color smells.
Mm-hmm.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, maybe I should elaborate.
Yeah, could you?
Yeah, so everything that we sense in our reality has a varying vibration to it, okay? And so we kind of attribute that to a spectrum.
Gotcha.
Okay? So we can see that visually with color and sound. You can kind of hear the different change in pitch. And so scent has a really similar way that we perceive it in our brains. And so when I started smelling all these different essential oils that I was working with during the course, I really find that some of them just like would vividly remind me of a color.
Wow.
Yeah, so some of them are really obvious, like lemon or orange, like thinking, you know, orange
Lemon,
is
yellow, orange is orange.
basil, you got green. But like some of them are a little bit more subtle. So like I always felt like cedar and cinnamon and rose were really like kind of passionate and grounding and earthy and kind of associated with red for me.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I started
Purple, lavender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like frankincense is really kind of like airy and higher vibration. So purples and blues, like dark blues and stuff.
Yeah, that totally makes sense.
Yeah.
So how would I go about using these?
So each one, first of all, you can use them like directly on your body and either for energy healing purposes. So you can use them in alignment with your chakra system.
Okay.
But also just to wear as like a scent. They're really nice because they are all natural.
Smells very nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
That one's the purple one.
My favorite color.
Yeah. So that one has amethyst, frankincense, lavender, sugilite, which is a really high vibration stone, lepidolite, which is really great for dreaming and kind of connecting to your higher consciousness, and then
Lepidolite, I've never heard of that before.
yeah, it's actually a type of mica, and they like make glitter out of it.
Mica, okay, yeah, that's in makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really interesting. Wow.
Yeah, so you can use those just as a scent, but I do have people who are energy healers that work with them specifically to do energy work in their auric healing sessions. So, yeah.
So all of you energy healers are going to want to get in touch with her so that you can utilize this in your sessions.
Yeah, they're amazing, and they each have a very specific way that I've kind of combined them all so that they would have, I guess, an alchemical property to them.
Awesome.
So, yeah, they're...
So the next thing, because I know you are a multifaceted goddess and you have a lot of passions, obviously you guys noticed that I'm wearing a crown today.
Yeah.
And I actually am going to have her make me a crown. This happens to be the crown that she wore when she got married.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So when was the day?
May 15th. It was just a couple, I guess it's
About a month ago?
Yeah, a month and a week.
Wow.
No, yeah.
That's so exciting. So she let me borrow her crown that she wore on her wedding. I feel so blessed, but I also wanted to feature that because I've never seen such a beautiful crown, and I think all of us lovely goddesses should have our own crowns. So she's going to be making one for me, and of course I am wearing one of her beautiful necklaces.
Yeah.
And we have featured all of her works right in front of us so that you guys can take a look at them. So why don't you tell me about your jewelry?
Yeah, so I actually just recently started really working with doing jewelry.
Wow.
And it started out honestly because I was so into crystals for my wedding. I wanted to design like all of the decor, to have my own crown that was actually made of real crystals that I kind of like had picked to go with it. Yeah, so I started wire wrapping, and I had a ton of jewelry pieces that I had like saved over the years. So I was like, oh, you know, it's crystals and I should keep them even though, you know, maybe the piece of jewelry doesn't really suit me. So I just started combining them. And I actually work a lot with the Fibonacci sequence and with sacred geometry.
Okay.
Which is, that is a way that nature will additively grow. So starting from a very small proportion, even like plants, the human body is created with a certain proportion that is found through the whole universe that is like a symbol of growth, and it creates fractals and everything else. So when I started arranging the beads, I thought like, you know, I should use Fibonacci numbers to help to kind of create the pattern for them.
Okay.
Yeah, so I would decide a few stones that I felt would really go well together, and then you can kind of see on yours we have like 1, 2, 3, 5, and that's how all the beads will work together, so it creates this harmonic balance of the stones. Yeah.
Wow, that's really amazing.
That's thanks.
So how is that beneficial to a particular person who wears the stones?
Well, stones, like for crystals, like how would a person attune to their crystals? Well, many people can intuitively sense this, but crystals are something that we're really finding in today's world. Like, lots of people are really resonating and coming to work with them. And I think the reason why that is because they are a very specific, very perfectly aligned way that material forms together. So it kind of creates this harmonic, sacred, geometric pattern to create like this beautiful, faceted shape. The Earth has spent millions of years aligning molecule after molecule in this perfect little alignment. And people who work with them really do feel that they have their own consciousness. Just as like the plants have a very subtle form of consciousness, and an animal would have maybe a less complex form of consciousness than we have, crystals do as well, and it's millions of years old, and they all have different affinities. Yeah, so most of the work that I do has to do with crystals. They all kind of, you know, everything that I've designed kind of starts with the middle stone, and then depending on what I felt would go well with it, I would start to align the crystals and hold them all together so that I can kind of sense like what the power of the necklace would be when it was done.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds fantastic. We'll definitely make sure that you guys have the contact information, so if you should want to have a necklace custom made or a piece of jewelry
Or a crown.
or a crown,
Yeah.
then you can most definitely let her know what resonates with you, and you can have your own custom necklace that will match your energy.
Yeah. I just want to say too, honestly, if you're thinking, oh my gosh, I want a crown. Like the first time I put on my crown, I was like so astounded that we don't like use these anymore. That because really there is a reason why royalty would like wear something on their head like that, because it is connecting you to your higher spiritual self, because it's like going directly up from your crown chakra, like kind of into the universe, and it feels so good. It feels
totally
so
does. I feel like a goddess right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I really do.
Good. I'm glad. Yeah.
So we have another project as well that I just want to touch base on.
Mm-hmm.
When we were talking the other day, when I was scheduling you in to come to Goddess Flow TV, you were telling me that there's a documentary that you're working on.
Yeah. My husband, my new husband, Mark Hemstock, about almost 2 years ago, we began an amazing journey to create a documentary about the evolution of consciousness. And like I was telling you earlier about sacred geometry and the Fibonacci sequence, in our documentary, we've interviewed about 40 different people on the evolution of consciousness, but in the sense of talking about it in the same spiraling outwards thing. So our documentary is called Phi. You can find the trailer at 5project.com, which is our website. And it's also, we have a Facebook page for anybody who's interested. But yeah, it's been such a crazy ride.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So it's you can definitely check out the trailer, and once the movie is up and ready to go, we will definitely be welcoming you back on Goddess Flow TV so that she can talk about it and we can promote the movie as well.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so
That's
much
so
for
nice.
joining us at the studio today.
Oh, I'm so happy that you asked me. Oh my gosh, it's been such an amazing time.
We're definitely going to be helping. I'm going to be helping her get things up and going too with her online stuff. So as soon as things are up and going, I would like to welcome you back so that we can get everybody all excited and on your website and buying your jewelry and buying your beautiful essences. That would be fantastic.
Yay! Thank you so much, Harmony.
Thank
Oh my
you.
gosh,
Thank you for
amazing.
joining us. Thank you guys for joining us as well on Goddess Flow TV. I look forward to seeing you guys next time, where I'm going to be interviewing another lovely goddess, and I'm not going to tell you who because it's a secret. You're just going to have to wait till next time to find out which one it is. Until then, get your goddess on. Bye!
Yay!